People always say, if he cheats, leave. Leave and go where? To your father's house at 32? With 2 children, with no savings, with pride already bruised? It is easy to advise when it's not your rent being paid by the same man who broke your heart. What do you do when you find out your husband is cheating? You have 2 children and you don't even have transport money to leave. Before you judge her, listen first, because this is not a love story. This is survival. Tonight's story is not about a wicked man, and it's not about a foolish woman. It is about something many homes hide very well. First, let me tell you about Ngozi. Ngozi was not a foolish woman. She was the kind of woman people would describe as a good woman. She was not loud. She was not troublesome. She was not dramatic. She was dark-skinned, soft-spoken, with steady eyes that made people trust her quickly. She had a kind of smile that felt warm and safe. In university, she studied business administration. Not because it was her dream, but because it felt practical, safe. She met Emeka in her final year. He was confident, polished, the kind of man who entered the room and people noticed, not because he was the loudest, but because he carried himself like someone who knew what he was doing. He used to wait for her after lectures, buy her roasted corn from the woman near the campus gate, call her Mrs. Future CEO. He used to laugh and say, focus on your present first. Back then, there were no red flags. He was attentive, protective, ambitious. When he proposed, it wasn't extravagant. Just him kneeling in his 1-bedroom apartment, holding her hands, voice shaking slightly as he said, I don't have everything yet, but I promise you, you will not regret building with me. She believed him, and honestly, at that time, there was nothing to doubt. They got married. The marriage was not perfect. It was peaceful. They struggled in the beginning. They shared transport money, managed rent carefully, celebrated small wins like promotions and baby milestones. When their first child was born, Emeka cried. Actually cried. He held the baby like glass and whispered, I will protect you. When the second child came, life became busier. Ngozi stopped working to focus on the children. It was supposed to be temporary, but temporary became years. But she trusted him because he had never given her a reason not to. The changes did not come suddenly. They came quietly. Late work meetings, more time on his phone, a new password, a sudden obsession with privacy. At first, he blamed stress. He was climbing the corporate ladder. Responsibility changes people, she told herself. Until one night, he picked up his phone to check the time and saw this message. Good night, baby. I can still feel your lips. The room felt smaller. Ears rang. He read old messages. photos, voice notes, plans. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't emotional texting. It was real. And it had been going on for months. He sat on the edge of the bed that night, staring at his back. He was shaking. He slept peacefully. That was when she realized something painful. Love does not prevent betrayal. The next day, she called her best friend Ada. Ada was fire, straightforward, fearless. When Ngozi told her, Ada did not hesitate. She shouted, "Leave him!" Ngozi laughed bitterly. Leave and go where? Ada went quiet because she knew the truth. 2 children, no job, no savings. Anger is easier when you have options. She called her mother. Her mother sighed. "My daughter, men are like that sometimes. Just pray. Don't scatter your home." That one hurt her even more than the cheating because it meant endurance was expected. Her father was different when she told him. He was silent for a long time. Then he said, "If he disrespects you, that is his shame. But don't rush. Think with your head." It wasn't an advice to stay. It wasn't an advice to leave. It was an advice to calculate. My younger sister was furious. "I will post him online, I swear." Ngozi stopped her immediately because once something enters public, it can't be controlled, and she wasn't ready for chaos. Even her pastors had something to say. "Marriage is a spiritual warfare," he said gently. "Fight in prayer. Don't let the enemy win." She nodded, but deep down she wondered, if God ever gave women sense, are we not meant to use it? Days turned into weeks. She did not confront him. Instead, she watched and she built. She opened a secret savings account. She started learning digital skills at night. She researched small businesses. She sold products quietly through WhatsApp groups. Every small alert of 5,000 felt like oxygen. He was not planning revenge. He was planning freedom. Then one afternoon, the phone rang. Unknown number. He answered. The voice was confident, too confident. "Tell your husband to stop lying to me. If he wants me, he should be bold." The line cut. Ngozi stood frozen. The disrespect has crossed into her home. That evening, she packed a small bag, not dramatically, just essentials, and went to her parents' house with the children. She did not tell him she knew. She just said she needed space. He panicked. He called her repeatedly. Showed up the next day, confused, concerned, because in his mind, he had balanced everything perfectly. Until she finally sat across from him and said, "I know about her." He denied it at first, then minimized it, then blamed stress, then blamed her. "You changed. You're always tired." She looked at him calmly. "I was raising your children." When she showed him screenshots, his shoulders dropped. Remorse? Not immediately. Embarrassment first, then fear, because for the first time, he realized she could leave. When she mentioned her savings and new job interview, something shifted in his eyes. He had always been comfortable because she was dependent. Now she was not. And independence is power. He begged, cried, promised, blocked the other woman in front of her. But something inside Ngozi had already changed. It wasn't anger anymore. It was clarity. She stayed, but not the same way. She moved back home after weeks, but she kept her accounts, kept building, kept planning. Because forgiveness is not foolishness, and love without respect is dangerous. Months later, when the other woman tried to reach him again, he ignored her. Not because he suddenly became holy, but because he had seen what almost losing his family felt like. And he knew Ngozi would not hesitate this time. Now the question is not, did she forgive him? The question is, when a woman survives betrayal and becomes financially dependent, who really holds the power after that? Some women leave immediately, some women endure silently, and some women stay, but they rebuild themselves first.